Okay, so we are continuing our walkthrough of CXC Mathematics paper 2023. This is question number 6. So let me write the question down. So we've been given a diagram and it shows the running track, and it consists of a rectangle and two semicircles. With diameters LN and MP. It's also given Ln is equal to MP is equal to 49 meters, and there is also another data which is Lm is equal to NP is equal to 98 meters. Okay, so let me draw and show you how the figure actually looks. So you want to get the semicircle. So I hope okay, so it's a rough sketch. Okay, all right, so this is what we have got, and this distance so this is going to be our diameter, and this is L, M, N and P. This length is 98 meters. This diameter is 49 meters. Okay, so this is the track that runners are using. Now the first question is asking us, show that the total length of the track equals 350 meters length. Now this is clearly a rectangle, but from this rectangle we need only the length. The length is given as 98 on both the ends. Now the diameter of the two semicircles is 49. So this is 49, this is 49. We have to be a little bit careful. We should not be tempted to use the perimeter of the rectangle, add it up with the circumference of the circle. So we shouldn't do that. What we need to do that to find out the total length of the track, we need to have 2 times the length of the rectangle plus the circumference of the semicircles. Okay, I'm going to write it like this, semicircles. So this is the working formula. So if you want to create an application to calculate, that has the ability to calculate all the tracks in the country which are of this fashion, then you can create an APP with the following mathematical formula. So it is imperative to understand the formula first. So having mentioned that, let me find out the value for 2 times the length. So therefore 2 times L is equal to 2 times of 98, which is equal to 8 2s are 16, 1, 9 2s are 18, 19. So you're getting a value of 196 meters here. Now circumference of the semicircle. So 2 times the circumference of semicircles will be equal to 1 circumference of the circle, right? So that's exactly I'm going to write, which is equal to circumference of the circle. Now the diameter is given as, what is the value of the diameter? 49. Therefore the radius is going to be 49 divided by 2. So therefore circumference is equal to 2 pi r, that's a formula, which is equal to 2 times pi times 49 divided by 2. 2 and 2 gets cancelled, so you got 49 pi. Now the value of pi is given as 22 over 7 in the question. So therefore 49 pi is equal to 49 multiplied with 22 over 7. 7 divides 49 7 times. 7 times 22 has to be multiplied. 7 to the 14 1, 7 to the 14 15. So 154. So therefore the total length of the track is equal to 196 added with 154. So what is that? 196 added with 154. 10 1 10 15 and 1 3 350. So that's equal to 350 meters. And what they are asking us, they are asking us to show that the length of the track is 350 meters, hence shown. Okay, so this is the solution for this question. Now this is the next question. It says that Nathan walks the track at 1.4 meters per second. So this is the rate he is walking. We are asked to calculate the time it will take to walk 7 laps. Now the rate or the speed is given as 1.4 meters, okay, per second, but the distance is given as 7 laps. So what we have to do is convert laps to meters. Okay, now 1 lap, you have to know the conversion, is 350 meters. So therefore 7 laps is equal to 7 times 350, which is equal to 7 zeros are 0, 7 fives are 35, 3, 7 threes are 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. That means 2450 meters he is walking. So we have a formula from physics. So speed is equal to distance divided by time. Now they want us to get time, so therefore time is equal to distance over speed. So what is the distance? Distance is 2450 divided by speed. What is the speed? Speed is 1.4. So you have to divide one by the other. You can use your calculator. So 2450 divided by 1.4, that gives a value of 1750 seconds. So time is equal to 1750 seconds. So you can box that result. We can write the conclusion. Conclusion is what? Nathan takes 1750 seconds to walk 7 laps. Okay, so that is the conclusion. Now we got the next question, question B. It says Tafari runs 1 lap in 68 seconds. So we are asked to find the number of laps she can complete in 1 hour. Okay, and how are we going to do this? So 1 lap, time taken to complete is 68 seconds. So we are looking for 1 hour. In 1 hour, we got how many seconds? 1 hour is made up of 60 minutes. 1 minute is made up of 60 seconds. So 1 hour is made up of 60 times 60 seconds. So this is 3600 seconds. Why do I convert it into seconds? Because that is the basic unit of measurement given in the question. Right. So we will have to find out for this measurement. Okay. So how do I do that? That's a basic question, right? So let me show you the setup. In 68 seconds, Tafari is completing 1 lap. So I want to know what happens in 3600 seconds. So that is the setup. So on the left hand side, you are going to have number of laps by Tafari. So what we have to do here is use a calculator. 3600 divided by 68, and that is going to be 52.94. Can we write here 52.94 laps? No, because the question is number of laps that can be completed. 52.94 is not a completion. It is in between, or I would say not yet completed. That's the best answer. So therefore Tafari completes how many laps? 52 laps. Okay, that's the solution for this question. Okay, this is a lovely part of the question. In fact, this type of question keeps occurring in competitive exams. So let me write the question down. Nathan completes 1 lap every 72 seconds. Tafari and Nathan start at the same point L on the track. Now each completed number of laps. Okay, so I will just write this. Calculate, this is the final part, the least number of laps that each will complete before they meet again at L. Okay, so the understanding is both of them, they're starting at the point L. So it talks about meeting, right? So one might be running in the anti-clockwise direction, the other might be running in clockwise direction. But the Nathan's speed is at a rate of 72 seconds. Okay, so I cannot use the word speed here, I can only use the word time. So Nathan's time is 72 seconds, and we have also given Tafari, not in this question but previous question we are given Tafari time. Lap clocking time is 68 seconds. Okay, so definitely they will have to actually traverse a certain number of laps before they could meet at that point L. So that is the question that wants us to find the number of laps that would take both. So Nathan will have to put in the, say, how many laps. So I'm just briefly describing here. So the question wants us to find how many laps should Nathan and Tafari put in each before they could meet. Okay, could is the right word, before they could, because these number of laps only facilitates them coming together. Okay, so for that what we have to do is we will have to use this mathematical tool called LCM. So we find the LCM of the two times 72 and 68. This is the time by Nathan, this is the time by Tafari. So you divide by 4. This will be 4 ones are 4, 4 eights are 32, 4 ones are 4, 7 fours are 28. So this is what you got. Now you don't have to reduce, you can't reduce further because 18 and 17, they are relatively prime. So what you do is you calculate the LCM. So LCM of 72, 68 is going to be 4 multiplied with 18 multiplied with 17. So this is going to give you a value. You got to multiply. When you multiply, so let me show you the multiplication. Okay, 4 times is 17. 4 times 17 times 18. So what do you get? Okay, no, it's actually 4 times 17 times 18. So 1, 2, 2, 4. So what is the meaning of this? This is the time that each of them will have to put in on the track before they could meet. So how this converts into the number of laps? So Nathan's laps, you'll have to find out the number of laps he completes during this time. So 1, 2, 2, 4. You divide it by 72 seconds. That is going to give you 17 laps. Okay, so you move out and you now find the number of laps of Tafari. Tafari's laps for that duration 1, 2, 2, 4 divided by 68. This is going to give us 18 laps. Right, so you can just verify it. 1, 2, 2, 4 divided by 68, 18, and then 1, 2, 2, 4 divided by 72, and that gives us 70. So how do you conclude? Tafari and Nathan, right? So Nathan completes 17 laps while Tafari completes 18 laps, and that would be followed by before they meet at L. So this is the next question. Question